Hi guys, we're back today just to talk a little bit about repacking your survival kits and carrying things like medicine and food. Here's a resealable plastic bag that I put, I believe it's food. Could you zoom in close to see if anybody out can tell what this is? It's a powder, soft. Well, that's why I always say the first thing you should do when you're making a survival kit is get a label maker, because if you label everything, you can easily see that what's in here is chicken and broccoli soup. And I also like to put the directions on how to prepare it in there. Pretty simple, but in 2 or 3 months from now, when you find this in the bottom of your survival kit, you're going to forget either what it is or how to prepare it or both. So when you're repackaging things, make sure you label it and put some instructions on there. Now for your medical kit, I used to carry a full medical kit with 50 aspirin and 50 Imodiums and things like that, enough for a troop. But I came to realize that really all I need is enough medicine to either solve my problem or get me out of the woods so I can get help, go to a drugstore or whatever. So I came across these cryogenic vials made by Nalgene. They're totally sealable. They come in 2 or 3 sizes. The 2 sizes here I have are the 5 milliliter, the 2 milliliter, and there's one smaller one of 1.5. So I use these to put medications in. This happens to be a rifle carrier. You can get it at Cabela's or any place. And right here I labeled all my medications, and like you said, these vials hold about 3 or 4 pills, enough to either solve my problem or get me out of the woods. So the top ones I have, and what you put in these is very personal to you, what's important to you. But in most kits I would think Imodium is something you want in your kit, because stomach problems are common in the woods because you're drinking different water. You're eating with hands that might not be as clean, and you're eating food that you're not typically used to. Ibuprofen, aspirins, Pepto-Bismol for stomach problems. Here I have a styptic pencil. You probably remember these from shaving. If you get a small cut on, mint shave, you put this on there. It burns for about 10 seconds and it stops the bleeding. Well, if you get a smaller cut and it's bleeding, you could use it for the same thing. On the bottom line, this is for more serious things. Over the years, I've accumulated different medications for when I had teeth pulled or arm broke or things. So I saved a few of those medications and I put them here, label them with red, and here we have the Percocet, the Vicodins, and then some antibiotics, amoxicillin, tetracyclines, and penicillin. So these are for real emergencies. I'd only use the Percocet or the Vicodin if I'm in the woods and have to get out. I have pain, but I really don't have a choice. So these are for real emergencies. You might want to be legal. You might want to carry the prescriptions that these came with, because a lot of times if you get stopped, they'll want to see a prescription, making sure they're not illegal drugs to you. But then again, here are the common drugs that you might need on your trek. This is nice. Online you can find these little red cross. I like putting this on so I can spot it at a distance, or someone else might come across me and I'm in need of something and they'll see this is medical, and it fits. It has a belt loop. It'll fit right on your belt or on your pack's belt. So these are convenient ways to carry things. These Nalgene bottles, you can buy them on your own online, but you typically have to buy them in quantities of 1,000. If you need lower quantities, we sell them at our school store at survivalschool.com.